Hello and welcome back to my channel. My demographic of viewers is all over the map, and this will not be a knife video. This is more like a question video, if you will. So I have been making sausages, right? This is what this is about, right? Making sausages, right? Sorry, no knives. But I had a question. If anybody wants to give me some insight, right? It's been done to me endlessly search because I already searched and there was nothing. I am currently using these smoked collagen casings, right? These, right? And they're the appropriate size. I have been making sausage. I have been making sausage for absolute years, right? But with the normal stuff, the hog casings. Well, so now I will show you what's going on. I have this sausage, right? And this is how I packed it. It's pretty soft, right? And you wouldn't think this would blow out, but it did. And then I started researching, right? I'm like, hey, what's going on? And everybody's packing them tight. I'm just like, but nobody's having blowouts. Like absolute blowouts whenever you cook and apply heat to it. So I saw an Asian guy making like some traditional sausage, and he's like, oh, I use these and everything. Oh, great, cool. Stuffs them, and I'm like, man, he's stuffing them real like light. You know what I'm saying? Like they look empty, and they came out perfect. He put them in the pan, fried them, good. And I was like, this can't be. So I tried again, right? Nothing. So I was like, well, maybe he might be into something, because if the casing is splitting, right, there needs to be space. Obviously, mass and fat and everything cannot be just spontaneously generating, right? So let's see. I packed them looser, right? This is another type of sausage, but you can definitely see that it's not tight whatsoever, and you can almost touch your fingers there. On another source forum, right, I was looking and it was saying how you essentially want to be able to touch your fingers of how loose you should pack the collagen. And I'm just like, this cannot be accurate. So I once again set on my mission, and I packed these ones. You can see they're relatively like soft, right, flaccid, if you will. Blew out. Last second in the air fryer, blew out, right? So this got me thinking, what is going on? So I packed them even looser. As a matter of fact, if somebody sold this to me in a like a butcher, right? Hey, give me some sausages, and they sold this to me, right? You see this? Air out the whole joint. Just, I could not, right? Because it. Sorry, things are messy here. But you see how flaccid they are, right? But that is actually how I found to make the perfect sausage. Look, that is from that. Perfect. Right? And somebody might school me. Maybe these literally say, right? Nope, no preparation needed. Remove it and use. You don't need to soak them, nothing, right? Maybe these are meant to be smoked at a much lower temperature. I know some sausages are supposed to be boiled, but they're stuffed. I've never seen this. I've never seen anything like that. For you to be able to get a nice casing like this, that's the most flaccid one is this. So I am reaching out. I want to see, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Visibly, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Or maybe these are meant to like be, what would you say, like smoked. I've smoked sausage. The challenging part here is the fact that I've used the innards from pigs, boars casings, right? Hog casings. You can stuff them, fold them, do anything. They're fine. Never had a burst. I've had blowouts in the middle of me stuffing them, but that's really it. But this is just giving me the most trouble I've ever had of anything, and I wanted to make these and hey, I brought you some sausage. I'm like, oh wow, you brought me some sausage? Like, said over 50 years of age? Doesn't need a blue pill to work? Like, just for you to be able to get this result, that's how it needs to look. Maybe, you need to smoke them. But I have seen all these other YouTube videos in which everybody's doing them just fine. I am also poking them, right? At first I was like, oh, am I just not poking them enough? I am poking them this standard link, right? I poked it on 4 axes, like north, east, south, and west, right? All the way down about 6 times. So that's pretty much every 0.75 of an inch, every 3/4 of an inch. I have poked it with a pin, like a hemming pin. So I don't know. Maybe somebody will be here and be my savior, but I cannot look, I cannot bring this to the cookout. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody from the cookout pulls up with these, get out. Just leave. Goodbye. And I would show you the results of the other ones, but the dogs and I have literally been eating them because it's just like, what do you do with this bursted sausage? So for you to get this result, it can't be. I'm gonna tag that sausage maker that I always watch his videos, and maybe, like, you know, he'll chime in and give me some coaching. Maybe perhaps my needle is too thin, because I've seen people use like these very big pokers. Maybe that's it, but maybe this is just, I got a bad batch of collar. I don't know. Well, if you have any insight, please. This is Backwoods Casing, right? By LEM, and these are smoked collagen casings, and it says bratwurst, Italian sausage, and more. Like, this is not a bratwurst. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is barely like a hot dog, like a thick hot dog. You know, this is a big red. So, do not soak in water. I'm doing everything right. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Let me know.